What's up, you magnificent gear nerds? My name is James with Torches and Tactical, and today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm actually going to be here for just a minute with you guys, and then, well, we're going to talk about the FitCamx because this is one of the most seamless integrations of a dash cam that I've ever seen, and I'm super, super happy to be able to partner with them because I'm going to be able to show you guys not only the unboxing, but additionally, I'm going to show you guys how to install the FitCamx. Well, if you have a 23 RAM 1500, I can show you exactly how to install it. But if you don't, I can show you the ins and outs of the system and how easy it is to go and do that install. So first and foremost, thank you FitCamx for, I guess, sponsoring this video with the FitCamx 4K dash cam. But without further ado, I do want to pick this up and I want to show you just the backside. So it does have some warnings. Basically, you have to use the app to format and make sure the vehicle power is turned off before swapping it over. But when I say that this is the most seamless integration, I can't stress that enough. I can't begin to tell you how seamless this is because let me go ahead and show you this. Let's go ahead and pop this open. And in doing so, you can see that this is a replacement cover. So this isn't something where you have to drill holes or anything like that. Uh, I'll get to this in just a second. But this isn't something where you have to drill holes and try to make sure that things are situated correctly or anything like that. You can see that they have proprietary plastic pieces. This is going to be a replacement cover. So again, we have a 23 RAM 1500, and this is going to allow you to swap out the section right in front of the mirror, and this will give you a replacement cover that has the camera already mounted, ready to go. And you're like, okay, well, what do you got to do with this cover? Or what do you got to do with this connector? And I'm not kidding. It couldn't be simpler because in the bag, let me show you this right here. In the bag, you do have, oh, let's get that open. You do have a connector, and that's right. This connector, this is going to go in line with your factory harness. So you don't have to do any rewiring or splices or anything like that. I mean, it's very well done, foam covered to make sure that it's quiet. But this is just going to snap in line with your factory harness. And you have your 4-pin connector here that will just attach. Oh, that'll just attach right here. And that's it. You power up your vehicle, and this will start recording automatically. So what else comes inside there, though? Let's go ahead and show you. There is a plastic trim puller because nobody wants to be the reason that their vehicle looks all janky and all jacked up. Additionally, this is the plastic cover that goes right here, so it'll fit like so, and that's it. Well, there's a USB adapter, and this will work USB-C or USB-A, so you can check the card that comes pre-installed in your FitCamx. Let's go ahead and get this out of here because I do want to show you just real fast. So obviously there's the camera lens. Let's go ahead and take that off right now so you can see it. Oh, wow, it's on there good. And I'm about to take this off camera because I'm looking like an idiot right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, if you want to, go ahead and leave a comment down below how long you thought that actually took me. And I'll be honest with you, if someone gets it, I'll tell you, yes, that's exactly how long it took. But you can see the camera lens right here. It does have a very wide angle lens. That's going to help you see not only in front of you, the hood of your vehicle, but also out and about the surrounding areas. You can see the FitCam X dash cam logo. So each one is serialized. And then here, you can see that if for whatever reason, if you need to shut your FitCamx off, there's a power button here. This will go ahead and take a photo of exactly what's happening and store it so it won't be overwritten. And then you have 3 holes here. So the first one's going to be a blue light, and that's going to illuminate when it is recording. Second one is red. So if you do pause your recording, that one will flash. And then the third one, it doesn't say it anywhere, but that's a reset button. So if for whatever reason you do need to reset your FitCamx, you can go ahead and put a needle or a sim tool or something in there to go ahead and do that reset. But guys, that's it. This takes place of your factory unit. and it works seamlessly. So I do want to show you guys the install process on, again, a RAM 23. I'm sorry, a RAM 1500. It's a 23 RAM 1500. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and get outside. You'll probably notice a little bit of change in color temperature of the video recordings because I do have to switch over to a different device so I can take it out there for you guys. But let's just go ahead and do it. All right, guys, so we're out here in my truck. It's a 23 Ram 1500, and I'm just going to go ahead and get straight into it. So I'm going to open up this package, and the pieces we're going to have to pay attention to are the harness. I'll set the harness down on the dash. We're going to need this puller in order to get the pieces off, also on the dash. And then for now, I'm going to go, this will be the very last piece that goes in, but I'm going to get this out. So with the puller, I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in here real fast. All right, so if you can see it, the piece that will be going on, like I said, last, this guy, there is a similar factory piece right behind. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop the mirror down. And I'm going to go right underneath the side of this thing. Now, one thing that's really nice about this is the fact that when you have these replacement pieces like this, when you have the replacement pieces, you can see exactly how they go. So this will show, this is going to have clips here on both sides, and then it'll slide out like that. So it looks like if I can get down underneath that, okay, I got my finger under it. I'm going to see if I can create a little wedge. Oh, I'm going to use the other side. Okay, now I think I can just, there we go. Yep. So if you're ever not sure, well, that's the factory piece right there. If you're ever not sure, definitely look at a video on how it's done. But now that that's out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and move this out, and we should be able to slide this whole unit. There we go. That part came very, very easily. So, well, I'm going to move it down just for a second. So this is the factory piece that came off. And as it sits, we are looking at everything over here. Now there's one connector over here, and on the other side is another connector. We're just going to find the one that matches this plug right here, because again, they include a factory intercept harness. So on the other side right over here, let's move this down. On the other side right over here is, wouldn't you know it, it looks identical to what we have here. So turn that around. We should be able to plug in there and interconnect that guy right there. So now we have everything exactly as it was, with the exception that we have a little a 4-pin harness right here. And that is going to plug into, that's going to plug in right here, right here on our connector, or on the actual camera. So I'm going to come underneath. I want to try to connect that first. And there is an alignment pin there. So if it doesn't want to go in, rotate it around. It's literally designed to where you could do this blind. So align those pins, boom, shaka, and laka. Then make sure everything comes in to the point where you can snap factory locations. And that's literally it, guys. That's it. So this whole thing comes in now. And we're going to go ahead, we're not going to use the factory one. We want to make sure that the trim color and everything matches perfectly. So we're going to use the Fitcamx. And push those in. And we have a 100% seamless install. So I'm going to take the camera down and just show you guys from a couple different vantage points. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this is pretty much a factory replacement. It does hang down just ever so slightly lower. Um, so from my vantage point, I couldn't see anything before, but with the mirror up, I mean, there's going to be ever so slightly a little bit hanging down right here, but it's not traffic impeding. There we go. So this looks really good. I can't say enough how much I think the factory finish looks amazing. And the nice thing about it is you have very easy access. Oh, you can't see anything with how dark it is, but you have very easy access to the controls right here. So you have your power, your camera, and then your blue, red, and then reset right here. And on this side, you do have access to the controls, or not the controls, but the um, you have access to the SD card as well. So now I do want to show you in the app how this plays out. So let's just go ahead and get straight to that. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play a clip of me traveling down the road while I show you this in-screen app. So in the bottom right, you can see that this is showing what it looks like when you are finally connected to your car cam, or to rather to the Fitcamx. And we're just parked right now, so you'll see our screen right now. But I'll go ahead and there's my fingers right up front so you guys can tell that it is currently a live recording. We can hit this in the bottom right and it will switch over. It is recording, so it shows a little bit different on this screen as opposed to what I'm looking at on my phone. But we'll go ahead and hit that again and switch over. And so this is the main menu. You can see that you can pause your recording or well, I'll just go ahead and do it right now for you. You just under that pause recording button, you can press and all right. So that captured successfully a photo of what you're currently looking at. So down below, you can see capture file, and we'll go into settings first. So you can see that it does pause the recording. That way you can review what's going on. And there's a whole bunch of different options here. So you can choose whether or not to record sound. You can change your video resolution. You can change your loop recording duration as well. So this is going to be really nice if you want to do right here. So you got 1 minute, 3 minutes, and 5 minutes. So you can have shorter clips depending on what you want to do. So you also have exposure compensation for if you live in a dark area or bright and so on and so forth. You can get rid of the Fitcamx like you can see on the large screen with getting rid of the time watermark. And there's also collision sensing. So if you want to have this record and you have that proper wiring hooked up, you can go ahead and tell it. So right here you have off, low, medium, high. We're going to leave ours to low just because it only is powered while we are actually driving the vehicle. But then you have parking guard, also off, low, medium, and high. And then you can also change the Wi-Fi name. The password, obviously we're going to keep the password and everything the same. We're not going to worry about that at all right now. It shows your current firmware version. Also the status of your SD cards. You can see we have about 43 gigabytes left of our total 64. And I accidentally clicked factory refresh. I'm not going to do that right now, but you can see that you can also do a factory reset on the entire system. So very hands-on with everything that this software does allow you to do. So it works really, really slick. So go ahead and run through all these settings when you get it, and you can fine tune it for what exactly you are looking to do. All right, now let's go ahead and continue on with this. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give you my final notes on the Fitcamx, and I've been looking for quite some time, and there are tons that hang down either from the mirror or mount to the glass, and I wasn't looking for that. I wanted something specific to the vehicle, and I think Fitcamx definitely hit the mark on that one. This is the most seamless integration. The fact that they included their own plastics, obviously they're not in the box anymore because they're mounted to the truck, but the fact that they include their own plastics in order to give the best, no cutting, no issues, no trial and error type installation, I think that makes this 100% worth it. But if you want to pick up your own, I will obviously include some links down below because this thing's great and I want you guys to be able to experience that as well. Finally, guys, if you haven't yet, go ahead and give this video a massive thumbs up. because things like this are what I want to be able to continue to show you guys. And frankly, if we get no support, I mean, I'm not going to be able to continue doing that for you. I don't do it for me, I do it for you. So go ahead and give this video a massive thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe and click on that bell so you guys are notified when we have another really cool addition to either the truck or another tech review coming up. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.